Hello everyone, and we are going to do yet another declutter today, and I am so nervous for this declutter because I think I'm going to tackle my blushes. Oh my gosh, I have so many blushes. I really want to try to do both cream blushes and powder blushes in this video, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have the room to do that, like the capacity. Like for one video, but we'll see. But let's jump right on into it. I definitely think I want to start with my cream and liquid formulas. So let's just jump right on in. Also, I guess I have to do the original disclaimer, if you will, or disclaimer. This makeup that I'm decluttering, it is going to go either to a happy home, whether that be friends or family members of mine, or I might even try to sell it on Poshmark if I did feel like I could get some money back. Maybe it's still relatively new, because obviously I pay for all of this makeup. I don't get paid to do YouTube. I don't get sent any PR. So this is all makeup that I've spent my own money on. So either I will give it to family and friends, or I will again post it on my Poshmark. So I will have my Poshmark links down below in case you are interested. So let's go ahead and just jump right on in, like I said. So firstly, I do have this Nude Sticks cream blush. This is one of their nudie sticks in the shade Bareback. I am going to be keeping this one mainly because this is a beautiful cool toned option, and I don't have a lot of cool toned blushes in my collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to this one. It is pretty light on my skin, so it's definitely one that might be considered on my chopping block. But for now, I do want to hold on to it. I haven't had it very long, and it's a beautiful cool toned color. So I will be keeping that one. One that I will be decluttering is this one from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is one of her cream to powder blush sticks in the shade Impress. It is a very, very vivid, bright pink. And this is just too much for me. It is so beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it is just too much for me. So I'm gonna be decluttering this one. I'm probably gonna sell it on my Poshmark because I do think the shade is very popular right now. So this one I will be decluttering. Then this is where the tricky stuff comes in, because this is where I have my Flower Beauty blush bombs. These are all liquid blushes. This one is in the shade Spiced, and then I have the shade Bubbly, and then I have the shade Cinnamon, which has been a longtime favorite of mine. So let me go ahead and swatch all of these. Okay, so here we have it. This one is Cinnamon, and then this is Bubbly, and then this one is Spiced. So Cinnamon and Spiced are actually fairly similar. Bubbly is really, really beautiful. And I don't actually have a liquid blush. So that's a lie. I have the new Juvia's Place formula in a shade that looks similar to this one, but gosh, I don't know. Cinnamon is a longtime favorite of mine, so I feel like I should keep that one. I'm just not sure. They're so beautiful though. I think I'm gonna keep all of these. I think I'm going to. I know that, and also I should preface this video again by saying I have a very hard time decluttering. This is why I actually have never filmed a declutter on my channel before. I usually just declutter on my own because I'm very, very indecisive. So this might be more of a blush collection video. So please don't come at me in the comments if you get upset that I don't declutter a whole lot. But I am going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to keep all of these Flower Beauty blush bombs, but I think I'm going to put these in the maybe, like I'm going to put them a little bit of a side. That way I can kind of reevaluate in a minute. Okay, so then I have this liquid blush from Half Caked Beauty. Absolutely love Half Caked Beauty. This is called their In Sync liquid blush, and this one is in the shade No Strings Attached. This is a stunning color. It's beautiful for summer. This is pretty similar to cinnamon, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Cinnamon from Flower Beauty, the one I just swatched. I'm like, do I want to keep both? I really don't think I need to. And I really do want to kind of have different formulas. So I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think I'm going to declutter Flower Beauty Cinnamon. But let me, just for science, let me swatch these next to each other. These are very different formulas. The Flower Beauty ones they're more dewy. We'll see, now that I swatch them, they do look different, but I feel like once they're on, they're gonna look very similar. I don't know. Okay, one I do wanna compare this blush to though, is in the shade, well, I don't know how similar this is, from Rare Beauty, in the shade Worth. Let's compare and see. I think this is more of a pink, so I don't think these are going to be similar. No, these are not similar at all. So I just wanted to quickly compare these because, again, I'm trying to just see what I have, but no, those aren't. This is the Rare Beauty in the shade Worth. Those are not very similar at all. Okay, I'm putting the Flower Beauty Cinnamon in the maybe pile, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep the half caked. And then of course I'm keeping the Rare Beauty, of course. I will go over, that's a great segue. So I have quite a few Rare Beauty blushes. I love this formula so much. I have 4 shades, again, all of these were purchased by myself. So again, I do have the shade Worth. It's such a beautiful formula, or beautiful color. I have the shade Joy. This was the first shade that I picked up. And then I have the shade Encourage, which is super stunning. And then I have the shade Hope, very popular from her. So I most definitely will be keeping all of these. I love them so much. I'm not gonna swatch these, I'm sorry, but just for time's sake and because I know that I'm keeping those, I just don't feel like I need to swatch those. Okay, another liquid blush is this one from LA Colors, or LA Girl, excuse me. This is the Soft Matte Cream Blush in the shade Rosebud. So I have decluttered one of these before in the shade Grace. It was just a little bit deep for me, and this is a very pigmented formula. But I love the shade Rosebud. I think this is so beautiful, especially for spring and summer. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one because this formula is very matte. This is perfect if you have oily skin and you wanna get into liquid products. I do think this formula would last very well on you. And again, this is just a really beautiful color for this time of year. So I'm gonna hang on to that one. Going back to some cream formulas, I do have this one from AF94, which is the Playdate Multi-Use Cheek and Lip Color in the shade Soft Smile. This is another one I'm gonna go ahead and keep because I haven't had it around that long. This shade was actually pretty hard to find for some reason. AF94 is not sold in all of my Walmarts, and so I had to track this one down, and then especially in the shade Soft Smile, for some reason, this was very difficult to find. So I'm gonna hold on to that one. Okay, another cream blush formula is this one from Essence. These were released this year. This is the Essence Baby Got Blush in the shade Peaches and Cream. It smells like strawberry Jolly Ranchers, or watermelon, I think. This is really pretty, and I do enjoy this formula. I do enjoy this shade. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile though because it's nothing revolutionary, this cream blush formula, but, or maybe I should just keep it. I don't know. I don't know. I do really like this shade, and I love how affordable this product is. I love how it smells. It's also a shade I don't pick up a lot. I feel like when it comes to blush, I do a lot of nudes, I do a lot of pink shades, so maybe I will hold on to this coral shade. So I'm gonna put this one in the maybe for now though. Okay, then we have the Persona Cream Blush in the shade Bubble. So here's the thing, I wanted this blush so badly. It is like this viral baby pink color, and it is very beautiful, but I just feel like I don't reach for this. I just feel like I don't reach for this. Like, I feel like I don't love it as much as the One Size Attention Seeker blush that came out this year. I feel like that one is a little bit better. But I think I'm going to keep this one around just because I want to put this in like a chopping block kind of thing, because I do want to test it out a few more times. So I do think I'm going to hold on to that one just because like I paid full price for it, and I literally waited for that blush to come back in stock, and I ended up purchasing it, I think even on, was it Ulta or was it from Persona's website? I mean, because it was just sold out everywhere. So I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Another one that I'm gonna hold on to because I just really enjoy this formula as well as this shade. So this is one of those other cream to powder blush sticks from Jacqueline Cosmetics, and this one is in the shade Overruled. I just love that shade. Like, look at how yummy that shade is, especially for fall and winter. So I'm definitely going to be keeping that one. Okay. Then I have one of my favorite cream blush formulas in the world. This is Undone Beauty. This is their Lip to Cheek palette, and this is in the shade Rosy. So I love this formula so much, but I don't think that this is a shade that I love. For some reason, I'm not really sure how I feel about this one, like this shade. But I really do enjoy this formula, and I do like that this is more of a cool tones blush. I also like that this formula is so pigmented that I don't have to layer a powder blush on top. So this is gonna be another maybe. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm gonna declutter stuff. I'm just being super picky right now, but it's because I just started, you know, like, just give me some time. So let's talk about those Undone Beauty ones now. So these are the other two shades that I have in this line. One that I'm 100% keeping is the shade Rosewood. I love this shade so much. It's so beautiful. So I'm definitely keeping that one. And then one that I'm also gonna keep is the shade Flare. This is just the most beautiful feminine color. Like, it is just so, so beautiful. And actually, let me swatch this, because if this is this a coral or is this a pink? I don't know. I guess it is more of a pink. Let me compare it to this one from Essence, because I much prefer, oh, those are kind of similar, aren't they? Here's the Essence, here's the Undone. I mean, they look similar on camera, but the Undone definitely looks more pink in person. Man, I was really hoping these would look very, very similar, because I kind of want to just declutter the Essence one. Yeah, I'm decluttering the Essence one. I'm doing it because I love this one from Undone. And I keep thinking about it. I'm also going to declutter this one. This one is in the shade Rosy. I literally just swatched it. It's this one right here, the second one. I'm going to declutter this one too, because I just don't love that really pink shade. Like, I'm just not in love with that. So, okay, a coral blush, cream blush that I really, really love is this one from Tarte. This is the Breezy Cream Blush in the shade Peach Sunset. This is beautiful. At first, I thought I wanted to declutter this one, but then I used it again recently, and it is very, very beautiful. And it is like the most beautiful kind of beigey peach color. So definitely going to be holding on to this one. One that's relatively newer to me is this Neutrogena multi-use stick in the shade, what is this? Temptation. This is one I am going to be keeping because it is very new to me. So definitely holding on to that one. Okay, then I have these from Shop Miss A or AOA Studio. They're very, very affordable. These are the cream blushes. These are called the Hush Cream Blush. And I have the shade Demure, which is this beautiful kind of sunburnt look. And then I have the shade Cozy, which is a very beautiful kind of I don't know, corally pink kind of color. Oh my God, what a beautiful shade. This is actually more rosy. It definitely looks like it could be like roses. So that's the shade Cozy right there. Man, and I thought I was gonna declutter that one, and I don't know now. And then the shade Demure, I absolutely love. And this is the one that I'm gonna keep for sure. So this is the shade Demure. I think I'm gonna keep both of these. I love featuring Shop Miss A on my channel because I love like checking out that store and like seeing what's new. So I think I'm gonna keep both of those because I was gonna declutter that Cozy shade, but that shade is just so beautiful that I'm gonna keep it. Okay, then we have my Glossier Cloud Paint, and this is in the shade Dusk. These are very, very similar to the blushes from Flower Beauty, the blush bombs, the ones that I showed you first. And I've actually decluttered the shade Beam, which is the more like corally looking shade. And then this is the shade Dusk. I do think that this is pretty unique to my collection. It's definitely a very nude or kind of buff beige type of looking color. So I do think I'm gonna hold on to this for that reason, because I thought this would be similar again to Flower Beauty Cinnamon, but it's not. The Glossier one is definitely more nude. It's not as like spicy as the one from Flower Beauty. Like you can clearly see the difference. This one is just more nude. It looks more like a beige kind of thing. And then this one's definitely just more spicy, more cinnamon. It's obviously called cinnamon. So I'm gonna hold on to the Glossier one. Also, I just really want to have a blush in this formula because it is so popular. So I just know I'm gonna have FOMO if I don't have that formula, at least in my collection, because I know Glossier also just recently got put into Sephora, so I kind of just want to have it around. A liquid blush I'm definitely going to keep is my Charlotte Tilbury Matte Beauty Blush Wand. I do have the shade Pink Pop, definitely going to hold on to that one. And then I have, these are the Juvia's Place ones I was talking about earlier. So I have two shades. These are the newer like liquid blushes from Juvia's Place. So I have Blush Lily and Soft Tulip. So I do want to compare Blush Lily to that shade Bubbly from Flower Beauty. Now, these are very, very different formulas. The Juvia's Place ones, they're almost more, I guess they're more matte. And then the Flower Beauty ones, they are more dewy on the skin. So I'm gonna swatch, since I'm swatching the Juvia's Place one, I'm gonna swatch the Flower Beauty one next to the Juvia's Place one just to kind of compare these shades. And wow, they are so similar. So here we have the Juvia's Place, and which one is this one? Soft Tulip. And then we have Blush Lily. So Soft Tulip, Blush Lily, and then this one is Bubbly from Flower Beauty. Wow, those are so similar. I think what I have to do, I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna declutter the Flower Beauty Blush Balm in the shade Bubbly. These are just so similar, and I know because these cooler pink shades can kind of disappear on me because I feel like these work more for lighter complexions, and I'm definitely lighter complected, but I like to see my blush. I like my blush to be pretty heavy, and I feel like because this is definitely a less pigmented formula compared to the Juvia's Place, if I want this shade, I'm probably gonna go for the Juvia. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter the flower. Okay, another liquid blush that I have is this one from Makeup Revolution. This is their blush balm, and it's in the shade Dolly Rose. Definitely going to be keeping this one. This is such a beautiful liquid blush formula. I also really enjoy this shade, so definitely going to be holding on to this one. These I felt like were so underrated. Nobody was talking about them, and now they're like finally in Ulta. This is a cream blush that actually I thought about decluttering, and I used it recently, and I'm definitely going to be keeping it. This is the LYS Higher Standard Cream Blush. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush, and this is in the shade Confident. This is such a beautiful shade. I actually love using this for work because it goes with so many different eye looks and different outfits, things like that. So really enjoy this. It also has a very, very long lasting formula. So going to be holding on to that one. Another one that I love, and I'm so sad that these are not available anymore. These are from Item Beauty. Item Beauty is just not a brand anymore. This is their Blush and Like Cream Blush, and this is in the shade Oopsies. It's so sad because I love this formula so, so much. It's like a satin, it's literally a cream to powder formula. It is the most matte cream blush, but it's so, so smooth on the skin. So I'm definitely keeping that one. And then this one, I'm like so unsure about, but the formula is so unique. This is from Morphe 2, and this is their Wonder Tint Cheek and Lip Mousse, and it's in the shade Amaze. First off, this shade is so, so beautiful, especially for fall and winter. And it is that moussey texture. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, just how moussey this is. And it's so, so soft. I mean, it is so amazing, the formula, like how soft it looks and how it literally is whipped on the skin. So I think just because of how unique this is, I kind of want to keep it. I also just, again, love that shade. So I think I'm going to keep that one too. I've got to do better here, don't I? But like I said, this could be more of a blush collection video because I just have such a hard time decluttering. One of my favorite cream blushes ever is this one from Persona, and this is in the shade Teddy. Love this one. I feel like I've used this so, so much. This is the most beautiful nude shade. So totally keeping this one from Persona. Like, it's not even a question. Then we get into this liquid formula from Tarte. So these are the Man-Eater Blush and Glow liquid blushes from Tarte. They're beautiful. They are so beautiful. I have multiple shades because I picked up like a QVC set. So the thing with these, so here's the shade Coral, very, very stunning. These are not super pigmented. These are definitely more on the whiter side, and they're going to be more of like a no makeup kind of look. Then I have the shade Pink. Super beautiful. This was supposedly a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm. I don't think it is. So that's the shade Pink. Then we have the shade Buff, which is actually my favorite. I think this is such a beautiful, beautiful shade. So here's the shade Buff. It's like this beautiful nude shade. And then lastly, we have the shade Raspberry. This one is very unique. This one is beautiful for winter especially. And here's the shade Raspberry. So I want to keep all of these. I want to keep all of these. I just love that I have all of them. I love that I have all of these shades. I also love that I got them for a really great deal. So I'm definitely holding on to all of those. They're definitely products that I don't use a ton, but I mean, look at how they swatch. Like that coral shade I need to use ASAP, but I haven't had them very long. Like, it's not even a year that I've had them, so I definitely want to keep them around a little bit. I mean, I've decluttered 4 blushes already, okay? So at least I've done something. So even though I'm not crazy about the Charlotte Tilbury blush wand, I'm gonna keep it because I know that if I don't have this in my collection, I'm going to have FOMO, so I'm going to keep it. Okay, These are blushes that I'm not sure if I need both of them. So these are from LA Colors. I did find these at Dollar Tree. These are the cream gel blushes. I have the shade Mesmerizing, which this is the one I'm leaning more towards decluttering. Oh my gosh, but then I just swatched it and it is the most beautiful shade. Oh no, I don't think I can declutter this. Oh my god, I'm so annoying, you guys. Like, I need to be decluttering, but I just can't. Like, something about cream and liquid blush, I mean, just blush in general, but especially cream blushes, I just have such a hard time. I mean, I was gonna declutter that one, but look at how beautiful that is. So no, I don't think I can get rid of these. And these are such a good formula. I really hope that you can still get these at Dollar Tree. I literally went to Dollar Tree today and didn't see them. So hopefully you were able to snag these up because these are such a hidden gem. Like, seriously. So I guess I'm keeping both of those. Actually, let's compare to the Juvia's Place. Oh, okay. This is the Juvia's Place Soft Tulip. Yeah, I'm decluttering the LA Colors one because look at how similar those shades are. Definitely the Juvia's Place leans a little bit more pink, but these are so similar. So I'm gonna declutter this one. All right, so we're almost done. No, well, we're almost done with the cream blushes. So then I have this one from Makeup Revolution. This is the Super Dewy Liquid Blush. There is nothing dewy about this blush, let me tell you. But this is in the shade Flushing For You. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. I mean, talk about when I see this color, like this is to me, like what blush looks like. Like when I think of blush, like rouge, like seeing my grandparents apply or my grandma like applying blush or something, like I just think of this color. I'm not sure why. It just is such a beautiful blush color. So I am gonna go ahead and hold on to that one. One that I don't love. I do not love this, but for some reason I feel like I have to hold on to it longer. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Blush or Beauty Wand, and it's a blush in the shade Rosé You Slay. I just don't think that this is a really good formula. I love the contour, like the liquid contour. I love it so much, but I didn't love the blush. I did not. But I haven't had it very long. I need to use it some more. So I think I'm going to set this one aside just to get some more use out of it because I'm just not really sure. Okay, then I have some of my favorite liquid blushes from the drugstore, and these are the ones from Hard Candy. These are the Face Off blushes, and I have 3 shades because I'm obsessed. So I have the shade Who Is She, which is definitely my favorite shade. It is so, so beautiful. So that's the shade Who Is She. I am 1,000,000% keeping this one. And then I have the shade Born Yesterday, which I think is most people's favorites that have tried this formula because, again, it's that very, very popular like pink blush shade. And then we have the shade Be Real. So this is one that I'm considering decluttering because it is very, very light on my skin. I mean, you can see just how this doesn't really have that much pigment to it. So as much as I want to keep this one, I think I am gonna go ahead and declutter it because this is just so similar to my skin tone. Like it seriously blends in. So I do not want to keep blush around. I mean, look at how pigmented these two are. And it's not that this one is not pigmented. It's just, it doesn't really show up on me. Okay, then we're moving on to the 2 blushes I have from Tower 28. This is a beautiful, beautiful cream blush formula. I have the shade Magic Hour. Mine has seriously seen better days. And I'm so afraid that this has gone bad, but it hasn't. It doesn't smell funny or anything like that. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. And then one of my favorites is the shade Office Hours. This is the most beautiful mauve toned color. So again, definitely going to be keeping this one. Really, really great formula. These, however, are very, very dewy on the skin. So if you have oily skin, or if you're not sure how you feel about really glowy cheeks, then maybe stay clear of those. And then very similarly to those Tower 28 ones are these from Moira. These are called the Love Heat Cream Blushes, and I have the shade I Need You. This is, and I need to pull this one out as well for summer, because this is the most beautiful, beautiful shade for summer and probably for fall as well. I mean, look at how beautiful this is. Yes, totally keeping this one as well. Really beautiful formula. And if you don't like the Tower 28 ones because they do feel, you know, pretty thick on your skin, or maybe they're too creamy or too glowy, maybe try the Moira ones. The Moira ones are a little bit thinner on the skin. One for sure that I'm keeping because it is a really nice cool toned blush option to have in my collection. This is from Believe Beauty, and this is their Color Me Cream Blush in the shade Doll Face. It's so, so stunning. This is another reason why I decided to just declutter that one from Undone Beauty, because this is a really, really nice pink cool toned pink color as well that I literally have here in my collection, and this is a wonderful formula. So going to keep that one. Another one that I'm definitely keeping is my Rose Ink Cream Blush, and this is in the shade Delphine. I actually recently got this in one of the Sephora Favorites kits, and I love this color. This is such a beautiful, beautiful color. It's perfect for summer. I love this on my no makeup days. It's so beautiful. So definitely keeping this one. And then another cream blush that I have is this one from Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin cream blush, I guess, and it's in the shade Jubilee. So, so beautiful. Really perfect for, honestly, for summer or fall, because the shade is just really, really nice for this time of year. And I just love how peachy it is. So I am going to go ahead and keep this one. Okay, so that was a whole lot of keeps, but I am decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blushes. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 maybes. So there's still some potential here. Again, I'm so sorry if you were expecting more of a declutter. Okay, ones that I'm 100% keeping are my one size like trios. So these are the cheek clappers, and this is the shade Attention Seeker. And see, this is the one that, like, this is the cool toned blush that I feel like really just, it really does kind of feed my soul in the pink blush realm, meaning I don't really feel like I need any other cream blushes or pink cream blushes after this one. So you get a cream blush, a powder blush, and a topper, or like a highlighter. Love this. This is so, so beautiful. 100% keeping this one. And then I have the shade Very That, and this one I definitely have to pull out soon. It is so, so beautiful. So again, going to keep this one for sure. And it brings me back to this one. I mean, I have that one from One Size, and then this is the one from Persona. So let me actually swatch them next to each other. So here's the one from Persona. It actually looks even a little bit more dewy on the skin in comparison to the One Size. Oh, they actually are different. So the One Size is definitely lighter, and then the Persona is more of like that really, really bright pink. Not as similar as I thought they were going to be. So that doesn't really help me, because that still leaves me just very confused about the Persona one. So guess putting that back in the maybe. Then we have my beautiful Patrick Ta blush duos. Keeping both of these as well. I have the shade She's So LA. Super, super stunning. Perfect for this time of year. especially for fall as well. And then She's Blushing, which is my personal favorite. This one is just so unique. Oh, it's so beautiful. So definitely keeping both of those. Then I have my Half Caked Candy Paint cream blushes. These are so adorable. I mean, look at this beautiful like heart-shaped packaging. So this is in the shade Yacht Week. This is a beautiful, just nude color. Oh my gosh, that is so stunning. I need to use this one more. So here is that shade Yacht Week. So pretty. Definitely keeping that one. And then I have the shade Angel. So again, this is one that's kind of that cool toned pink that I'm like, do I need that one? Oh, but it's so pretty. Let me compare it actually to the Believe Beauty one, because I think those are probably the most similar. Oh wow, yeah, those are pretty similar. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to, I totally dug my nail in that, or dug the lid into that. Oh, that is so annoying. Okay. I'm going to declutter this one from Half Caked in the shade Angel. It is just so similar to that Believe Beauty one. And I actually prefer the Believe Beauty formula. I love the shades that they have in this Half Caked line, but I do prefer the formula of the Believe Beauty, and those are so stinking similar. So Angel is so beautiful, but I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. Okay, and then we have, which I guess these would be considered creams possibly. I have my ColourPop Super Shock Cheeks. These are probably all going to be staying because I love them. So I have the one from the Tinkerbell collection. This is in the shade Darling. It's so, so pretty. It's like this beautiful copper shade. So I'm definitely keeping this one. Oh my gosh, that is so, so pretty. Gosh, that's stunning. Also, I really like the packaging. I mean, look at this beautiful Tinkerbell packaging, so cute. And then I have the shade Brute Flute. This one is also very unique because it's more of like a shimmer finish or like a luminous finish. So this one is also super, super stunning. So I'm definitely going to be hanging on to the shade Brute Flute. And then we have the shade Between the Sheets. So I really, really enjoy this one, and you can actually see how much I've loved this one. But I feel, oh, I hit pan, but I know how easy it is to hit pan in these because the formula. But I don't know, like, but again, I mean, that is so pretty. Oh, this is in the maybe. I just really struggle with building that one up, if I'm being honest, because of the formula. So we'll see, because these more like shimmery ones, I'm like willing to put in the effort because they are so unique and so stunning, but I'm not super willing to do that with a matte color that just looks like a standard blush, if you know what I mean. So this one is gonna go in the maybe pile. And then we have this one in the shade No Way. This is one of those like shimmerier ones. So, so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that one is. That's so pretty. Okay, keeping that one. This is the one in question. This is in the shade Cheerio. So, so pretty. And I mean, how perfect would this one be for fall and winter? Also love how pigmented this one is. Oh my gosh, I might just have to keep it just from that swatch. Oh man. I think I'm keeping that one too. Okay, so I'm keeping most of my Super Shocks of the cheeks. So, all right, there are those, and I think those are all of my cream blushes. So from all of that, let me show you what I have decluttered. So I have this one from Half Caked in the shade Angel. going to go ahead and declutter that one. I'm also decluttering my Flower Beauty Blush Balm in the shade Bubbly. I'm decluttering my LA Colors Cream Gel Blush in the shade Mesmerizing. Decluttering the Jaclyn Cosmetics Blush Stick in the shade Impress, which is this really bright pink color. And then I'm also decluttering the Essence Baby Got Blush in the shade Peaches and Cream. I'm decluttering the Hard Candy Liquid Blush. And then I'm decluttering the Undone Beauty in the shade Rosy. So that is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 cream blushes. And I do have some maybes here. So I do think I'm gonna hold on to Persona's Bubble for a little bit longer. I just need to get more use out of that one. I also need to hang on to this more because I haven't had it long enough. Still need to test it out. Do I want to keep this one? Oh God, it's so pretty though. No, I'm gonna declutter this one. I think I'm honestly gonna toss it because it kind of looks rough. And then it leaves me up to these two. My Flower Beauty Blush Bombs. I think I'm gonna keep these. So yeah. So I've actually decluttered 8. Now I want to tackle my powder blushes. I have quite a few. I actually feel like I have more cream and liquid blushes than I have powder blushes. So that's pretty interesting. So let's just get right on into it. So one that I'm for sure keeping is my Patrick Ta Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush in the shade She's Passionate. I love this blush so much. It's one of my favorite blushes. I gravitate towards this all of the time. And it's a blush that when maybe my foundation is looking very good, or maybe I used cream blush and my blush has kind of gone away, this is the one that I reach for because it's just my favorite. So definitely going to be keeping that one. Then I have these 2 from Essence. These are the Pure Nude Baked Blushes. I do have 2 shades. I have the shade Berry Cheeks, which is this one, and then Bold Heart, which is this one. I am going to be holding on to these. I do love them so much. I think they're super stunning. So definitely holding on to these. Then we have this one from Nabla. This is one of their skin glazings in the shade Truth. This is so stunning. Here's it swatched. It's very beautiful. This is probably more of a highlight, but it does work so well as a blush. So I also am going to be keeping this one. Then we have some more products here. So I do have this one from Lottie London. This is pretty new to me. This is one of their blushes in the shade Exposed. This is a beautiful color. I mean, it's so light, but it's right here. It's kind of a mixture of like a highlighter and blush in one. It's very brightening to the face. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to this one, especially because it's still pretty new to me. Another one that I'm keeping is from JCat. This is technically a highlighter, but I use it more as a blush topper. This is the You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter in the shade Crimson Gleam. Look at how stunning that is. It is so pretty. So I use this more kind of as like a blush topper kind of thing. So definitely going to be keeping this one from JCat. Another one that I'm going to be keeping is this one from Haus Labs. This is the Bio Radiance Gel Highlighter in the shade Rose Quartz. I do use this as a blush, and it is so pretty on the skin. It's very brightening on the skin as well. Love the way it makes my skin look. So definitely going to be holding on to this one. One, however, that I am going to declutter just because I feel like it's kind of just ran its course throughout my collection. It's not one that I gravitate towards anymore. This used to be, it makes me kind of sad because this used to be one of my favorite blushes in my entire collection, and this is from Ofra by Samantha March in the shade Chicklet. Such a beautiful blush, you guys. It is so pretty, but the thing is, I just don't reach for this. I mean, even watching it, I want to keep it, you know, but like I just don't reach for this anymore. And I had this in my Shop My Stash recently, and it just, I don't know, it didn't wow me as much as it used to. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. Then I have these two like blush duos from Juvia's Place. So I have this one in volume 4. So this one has this very, very bright pink as well as this like deeper pink. These are super pigmented. I don't know, do I want to keep this one? I think I will keep this one just because I like having a powder version of this really, really bright pink color. So I think I'm gonna hold on to this one for now. This one I love. This one is in the shade volume 2. This one is so beautiful. I love these colors. Like these colors are right up my alley. Like, oh my gosh, those are so pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter, or no, keep this one, definitely keeping this one. So keeping both of my Juvia's Place blush duos. Then I have this one from Almay. This is the Healthy Hue blush, and I don't remember the shade. It's not on here. I think it was in the shade Nearly Nude or Nearly Neutral. And this is a very, very beautiful blush. It has a really beautiful like sheen to it, and it's a really nice nude color, but I don't know if I want this one anymore. For some reason, it's just not one that I'm loving very much anymore. So I think I'm gonna put this one in the maybe because I'm honestly not sure. Then we have this one, which I'm definitely keeping. This is from Essence. This one is in the shade Befitting. Very, very beautiful. Love this blush color. It's like the perfect blush in my opinion. So definitely going to be keeping that one. I have this very, very tiny blush from Ciate London. I seriously just need to buy the full size because I really enjoy this formula, and I just keep holding on to this mini even though I know they sell the full size. But this is in the shade Date Night. I don't even know the name of this blush, but it is so pretty. I mean, look at it. It is so stunning. And I actually broke mine, so I had to like completely repress it. It looks crazy, and I've had this forever, but I just can't seem to get rid of it because it is just so stunning. Okay, then actually I forgot this in my cream blush video. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss cream blush in the shade, what is the shade? Nude Kiss. So here's that one. I'm definitely keeping this. I can't believe I forgot to mention that one. And then I have this blush from Too Faced. This is the blurring blush, the Cloud Crush blurring blush in the shade Golden Hour. So here's the thing. I feel like I didn't love this blush as much as, or this formula as much as everybody else did. Like I'm not sure why that is, but it's still kind of new to my collection, so I do want to keep this one around. This is what it is right here. It's so, so pretty. It also smells so good, you guys. So I am going to hold on to that one. One that I love. This is a Milani Baked Blush in the shade Berry Amour. Oh my gosh, this one is so, so pretty. It is just so stunning. And I feel like it's gonna be a little bit harder to see it, but here it is right here. It's like this beautiful, just nudie kind of blush color. Some of my favorite types of blushes are like nude, kind of like rosy colors. I love colors like that. So definitely holding on to that one. Another one that I'm holding on to, I'm so sorry, I swear that this is probably a blush collection video, but this one's from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Cheek to Chic blush in the shade Pillow Talk. Definitely keeping this one. Spent a lot of money on that one, so definitely keeping it. Then I have this one from Moira, and this is the Signature Ombre Blusher in the shade Tender Rose. This one is an ombre, like it says, and I actually really love the color that this turns into. It's a beautiful nude color, and it's very like rosy looking. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. All right, so a few here that I am going to be decluttering. This one is from Yes Style. It is an Asian beauty brand. It's a Korean beauty brand. This is from Peri Para, and it's their Pure Blushed Sunshine Cheek, and it's in the shade Hazel Orange. I am gonna go ahead and declutter this one, mainly because I just don't really reach for it, and because it's on Yes Style, I just don't really feel like I can talk about it that much on my channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. Another one that I'm parting with is this one from Physicians Formula. This is the Butter Blush in the shade Mauve Mattes. So here is what this one looks like. This one is kind of similar to the Moira, where you kind of just put your brush through it and it gives you like this color. Gosh, and that is such a stunning color. Why did I swatch this? But I think the reason why I want to declutter this one is because I feel like it never really went on evenly because of all of like the different flowers in here that are all the different colors. So that's pretty much why. Like I said, I just feel like it didn't really go on evenly, but oh my God, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, do I want to keep this? Maybe I'll put this in the maybe pile because I don't know. Then we have these very bulky guys here. These are from Jaclyn Cosmetics. These specifically are called the Luminous Rouges, and I have 2 shades. So this is such a beautiful, beautiful formula. They're very, very unique because they are a loose blush that turns into obviously a powder. Oh my gosh, like, oh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at how luminous this is. So this is in the shade Love Language. So pretty. That just made me want to keep it. I just hate storing these guys. They're so massive. And then I have the shade Love Poem, which Love Poem is definitely more of a pink. This is a very, very bright pink. Oh, but that's so pretty too. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep these. They're so pretty and so unique. And while I don't really buy from Jaclyn Cosmetics anymore because she's so drama, I already bought these and they're so beautiful on the skin. So yes, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep those. This is Wet n Wild Mellow Wine. Definitely keeping this. This is like one of my OG Holy Grail blushes. I love this one so much. I reach for it literally all the time. I'm definitely keeping, of course, all of my Bare Minerals bronzers. I have all 3 of them. What the heck is going on with the new shades? Like, are they not releasing those to Ulta or Sephora? I'm so confused. I wanted to pick up the Kiss of Mauve one, and that one has just not come, like they haven't come to Ulta or Sephora. They're still only on QVC, I think, so I'm super confused, but definitely keeping the bronzers. Another one that I'm definitely keeping is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Petal Primavera. Very beautiful color. Love, love, love shades like this. It's so, so stunning. Here it is right here. I don't know if you can see it swatched right there. It's so beautiful. And then I have Willa from Benefit. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. Also a beautiful blush formula in general. So here is what that one looks like. It has the most beautiful Benefit box blush smell. So that alone makes me want to keep that one. And then I have some of my favorite blushes from the drugstore. Seriously, these are the Revlon powder blushes. So I have the shade Oh Baby Pink, which is such a beautiful, just pink matte, like matte pink blush shade. So stunning. And then I have Apricot from Revlon as well. Really, really pretty. This is probably my favorite one that I have. And then I think this is my last blush, you guys. I seriously do have less powder blushes than I do cream and liquid blushes, which is so crazy to me. I do have one of the Melt Cosmetics Digital Dust Duo blushes in the shade Raw Honey. Definitely keeping this one. This is so stunning. Let me swatch it for you guys. It is the most beautiful shade on this skin. I don't know if you can see it right here. It is so stunning for summer. So definitely keeping this. So those are all of my blushes. I might actually be able to put this into one video with my cream blushes. We will see, you will see clearly whenever I upload all of this. So I definitely did better with the cream and liquid blush area. I really do feel that I probably could have done better with my powders, but I actually don't have as much powder blush as I thought that I did. I'm kind of surprised by that, honestly. But please give this video some love. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Also, please subscribe. I would love to have you. If you clicked on this video and it's your first time checking out my channel, hello, my name is Sabrina. I do makeup content, anything beauty related on my channel. I would love to have you subscribe. I would love to have you back to my channel. I would love for you to say hello in the comments. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye.